the super sub. And good morning, Ranjit.
Good morning, Shiva. Good morning, all. Yes, Sri Lanka coming with all the experience, as you would see. The batting at full strength. Mavanatapatu, Sanat Jayasuriya, Mahalaja, Wadana, Kumar Sangakkara, Tilakaratna Dilshan, Chamindavas, also to add support. And here's Chamindavas with the first delivery.
Well, these two teams last played in India head-to-head 8 years ago. And it's been a long time, but two very good sides. You can expect some great cricket over the next 3 weeks. Some experienced players on both sides, and also lots and lots of youngsters coming in. Oh, he's gone at it very hard. Thick outside edge. First boundary for the Indians. Not very convincing, but they'll take it.
Streaky, but the Indians certainly would take it. Runs would matter earlier on. Sehwag, he's the man who really wants to get things moving. Really was rather tentative with the shot. And took a thick outside edge and flew in the air, but safe to the left of deep third man.
This time on to his pads, consecutive boundaries. Sehwag has started well.
He certainly has. He's the man who really sets the pace, ensures the momentum straight away, and that ball just flew past Chamindavas at deep fine leg. He really didn't have to move too much, but that ball really flew past him to the boundary.
What a way to get off the mark. Vintage Tendulkar.
Oh, this certainly man has taken off from where he left earlier on. A great shot, caressed through the offside. The expectations really answered. Ball looking to him to get that first run, and he responded with a brilliant boundary.
Everything right about it. Beautifully balanced. Just a little bit of width is all Tendulkar needed. For these two, Tendulkar and Sehwag are on fire. 2 overs gone, it's 20 for no loss. Man at fine leg is a leg gully. This time fine. Runs are coming in boundaries for the Indians. Third one for Virender Sehwag.
Sehwag quickly sized up the situation. He saw the man from deep fine leg brought into that leg gully situation, and as soon as the ball was just drifting down leg stump, guided it towards that region where it was quite empty with the square leg very, very square, and unable to stop it on this very, very fast outfield.
That's a good shout. Did it strike him outside the line of off? Was this the extra bounce? Very close one indeed.
This one also got the feeling that there wasn't too much movement of the feet, and suspects that may have been an inside edge. It was running down leg side.
Oopsie. Tendulkar giving the charge. This is a bit of inside edge. No runs given. Should go down as a drop chance.
Yes, some sort of rashness coming into Tendulkar. Yes, there was a thick edge, and probably went wide of Sangakkara. Just falling short of him, made a valiant attempt on that.
Again a direct hit. Jayasuriya the man. The Indians are taking their chances. Leg byes it is.
Yes, that was a very, very tricky one. Tendulkar was struggling at the end, and I'm sure that if it did strike, Tendulkar may have been gone. So Jayasuriya was very quick onto it, and Tendulkar was short if it did strike.
Rahul Dravid, the skipper, recently had a baby boy. So things changing around for him. Nominated captain for the 12 matches, 7 against Sri Lanka, 5 against South Africa. Over the top and clears the fence. Tendulkar brings up the first 6 of the match.
Yes, there you are. He's making a big statement here. He's come with a mission and certainly looking to entertain this crowd. So the Sri Lankans really will have to be very careful of this situation. We really can't get this man to settle in.
I think he wants to take the initiative. It's a clear sign. He doesn't want to be bogged down. Again, he goes at deliveries extremely hard, Virender Sehwag. That's his strength, high back lift, going hard at it. Another boundary, 4th for him.
Fine batsmanship here by Sehwag. That really wasn't a bad delivery. It just was on target, as we've been saying. Chaminda is always on target, but Sehwag just managed to get himself that room and slash it through the offside. In fact, the scramble scheme once again. Chaminda was looking to try and get that ball to leave the right-hander.
Edged and gone. Chaminda picks up his first wicket. And a big one of Virender Sehwag.
Chaminda has been striving for this all the while, getting the ball to move away from the right-hander. Virender Sehwag with his foot right down the pitch, not close enough to the ball, paying the penalty. A thick edge, as one would see it, and a simple catch to Kumar Sangakkara, who moved across. So Sri Lanka have struck through Chaminda. He's the man with the experience, and it certainly is a big wicket for them to dispense off this man who was looking very, very dangerous. So Sehwag goes, India 41 for 1.
Shot down the ground for 4.
Another top shot from Sachin Tendulkar. It was overpitched. They had to be driven, and he made no mistake in putting that ball between the stumps and mid-on. And as Ravi said a moment ago, it's a lush outfield, but it's a fast outfield. Firmly anchored on the front foot as he made contact. High elbow, directing the ball to the boundary.
A great atmosphere at this ground when it's full, like it's today. That's a big hit. No ball signal, and it might have just cleared the rope for 6. And a 50 comes up for India in style.
He picked it up very well indeed. No ball, perhaps he would have just heard the call as he unwound himself. But the important thing was that he got it on the middle of the bat, a good big stride forward. That's what helped him to hit the ball on the rise.
That's cheeky. Very cheeky from Tendulkar.
The crowds love it. Great improvisation from Sachin Tendulkar. Picked the line very early, moved right across the stumps, but he could do that because the ball was close enough to him and very nicely paddled away wide of the fine leg fielder.
Very optimistic. And what's very interesting to see here, when the appeal was made, where the umpire was. Now normally you would want an umpire right behind the stumps when a bowler appeals. Have a look at this.
Big shout from Was. He thought it was pretty close. Just pitching around leg stump. Certainly worth a shout. Didn't bounce very much.
Yes, he's done well there. He's been very still. He saw that the ball hit the pad and he was still right behind the stumps and then made the move. This is very good cricket from Sachin Tendulkar. It's not all that bad a delivery, but he's just waited on it, and the placement just superb.
And the fielders in that cover region are pretty close to each other. There's a backward point, there's a cover and an extra cover. And Tendulkar still found the gap right between cover and extra cover. Nothing that Russell Arnold could do.
Murali continues, and Tendulkar probably plays his favourite shot and picks up his 7th boundary.
This is experience for you. He's also brimming with confidence. He's got a great start. Now that's very, very cheeky indeed. Took it from outside the off stump. He knew the ball is turning, played it with the turn, and played it fine enough to evade that fielder at short, fine leg. And look how far across he took his front foot to be able to play it fine. That was lovely 4 runs.
That's his 50. Tendulkar has shown great inclination and determination in this innings. Has reached yet another landmark. 70th ODI 50.
What a time to get it on his comeback. 7 boundaries and a 6, a strike rate of 100. India needed an innings like this to begin this series, and so did this man on the screen. 50 of 50 deliveries.
Giving the charge. Didn't hit it cleanly, Tendulkar. Brings up the 100 for India.
And in good time as well. The run rate of 6.19. Rahul Dravid would take it any day, any match of the series. 100 for 1.
Could be tight. Hits it directly. Question asked. Dilip Arun, the umpire, is asked for the 3rd umpire.
Well, that is good cricket. But judging from the body language of all the cricketers there in the middle, Sachin has probably made it. But it's good cricket. Now, these direct hits have a habit of being closer than you imagine. My goodness, that is close. It's just a frame. He could well be in. He's not in here, but he's in there. They need a tighter frame. 1 frame back. It's just a matter of 1 frame, Shiva. I mean, how tight is that? Can't give that out as far as I'm concerned.
When does the bail come off? Just now, and his bat is in. Difficult one for the 3rd umpire. Shivram, the 3rd umpire.
From this angle, the bail seems to have moved when the bat is on the line, but does the bail come right off is the question. And when it does, he's in. But this is a real tight one.
I think it's got to be dislodged completely, not partially. Difficult one. What's he going to do? It's called in.
That is close. Too close for comfort, but there you can see the roar that's gone around the ground. Sachin Tendulkar is not out now. He's got the benefit of the doubt, Shiva. He certainly has.
This time, he's tried to clear the man in mid-off and just did. Shamin Dawaz can't get there. He's also fortunate to pick up a boundary, Tendulkar.
I think Tendulkar judged it right. It was the dusra. He wanted to go on the straight field, but the ball turned across and he just got the splice. This was the dusra. Didn't quite get it in the meat of the bat, but yet managed to just fall behind Vas, who was felt that he was under control till the ball just kept going away from him.
So the Sri Lankans looking to pull this back at this stage.
Big hit. 6 for it. It had the height. It had the distance as well. The 100-run partnership between these two.
Pathan, real youthful exuberance, took on the challenge. There was a man down at deep long on, but he was prepared to take him on and cleared the boundary just over the man. Again, Dilshan, not a great spinner of the ball, like Muralidharan, so he could get up to the pitch of it, and very good use of the feet.
That's 50.
So it's a very fine innings by Irfan Pathan. He's been sent out to do a job, and he's done it so very effectively. And this really is something which India should be very happy about.
Down the track, and a good hit. Something's going to happen. One bounce over the rope. And pressure on the bowler straight away.
It's very well hit indeed. In fact, it was hit straight down the ground. He really didn't attempt to hit it across the line. It was pitched up, used his feet well, as you would see. Very good use of the feet, and hit it straight down the ground.
This time even bigger. I've got a chance here. Just missing it. Up on my toes in the commentary box. But that's a massive hit by Pathan. A boundary, and now a 6.
Beautiful time. A lot of expression about the shot, as you will see. Again, great use of the feet. It was coming in our direction into the commentary box, but just veered away. But superbly struck 6.
Only 2 balls, Ranjit, and something's happened. 10. That's another biggie. The biggest of the lot. Plenty of exercise for Billy. And this ground in Nagpur has erupted.
There's a crowd certainly on its feet, as you would see, as the Sri Lankans are under siege here from young Irfan Pathan. Plenty of fire, plenty of expression, and he's certainly giving this crowd a huge treat.
From the pads, a loud shout. Did he get some bat on it? He wasn't all that far forward, Tendulkar.
There was quite a bit of turn here for Dilshan, and one got the feeling that there may have been too much turn. Very well, that's...
6.
Absolutely no respite for the bowlers. Tendulkar once again taking on Dilshan, getting to the pitch of it, hitting with the spin, and again a lot of power, despite the fact that still nursing that injury of his. Just bludgeoned it away, just hitting the meat of the bat.
He's gone over the top. He hasn't quite got hold of it, but will get away with it. Things going right for Pathan and the Indians. There have been a number of occasions when something like that has happened. He's pulled that one, and it's 4. 1 bounce and out. It's too slow wicket to bowl short like that. Pathan is in terrific form.
Yes, any top order batsman would have been proud of that shot. Very nicely onto the back foot, in full control, pivoting as soon as he made contact, and hitting it away from the fielder. It kept going away from Chandana. So Pathan now seeing the ball like a football and playing some glorious shots.
Pathan on 83, Tendulkar 91. He's wanting to go over the top, and I think he's got to go. He's gone. Just what they needed. The Sri Lankans needed a wicket. Dilshan has provided it. Irfan going once again, wanting to go over the top, getting the outside edge of the bat and holding out to short third man.
Magnificent innings from Irfan Pathan. Exactly what the Indian team wanted. He came out there when the score was 41, and Dilshan has finally got him out. Tried to hit again over the top on the offside and offered a simple catch this time. Mahala Javodana making no mistake. So Irfan Pathan goes after 70 balls, making 83.
outside edge, and he's gone. So Sri Lanka are fighting back. This is just what they needed. Both the set batsmen back in the pavilion. Sachin Tendulkar outside edging to Sangakkara.
Well, it does happen quite often. A big partnership, you lose a wicket, and often another falls. So Maruf putting the ball in the right spot, and Tendulkar going through with the drive. Very fine catch by Kumar Sangakkara, throwing himself to his right, and Maruf is delighted of having got Sachin Tendulkar, and the master on his comeback has made 93 of 96 deliveries. Got Sangakkara bowled Maruf, 96.9 his strike rate, and India now 207 for 3.
Oh, that is a magnificent hit. Short ball. Dravid withdrew, made a little bit of room and played it with a straight bat. And on drive between mid-on and the bowler. That is an exquisite shot.
Well, you wouldn't see many more better straight batted shots off the back foot than that.
Chipped in the air, just clearing mid-on. And enough bat on it to reach the boundary.
Went along the ground the first delivery when Mahela Jayawardene made a fantastic effort to stop the ball, but this time taking no chances. Went in the air and cleared the man. Another boundary, boundary number 24 in this innings. And Yuvraj Singh's first. Could be tight. Directs it again. He's called for the third umpire, Billy Bowden.
Yes, but just seeing the body language of the Sri Lankans, they believe Yuvraj is in, but he can never say with a direct hit. You can see they're just going back to their positions. Yuvraj reacted very quickly and is well in. Tall man, big reach. Just one replay required for the third umpire. Shivram, the third umpire. Oh, he's given him. Oh, now Yuvraj Singh not happy at all. It was a half-hearted appeal. I don't think Sangakkara really went up. But our first impression is that it might be a pretty ordinary decision. That's why I think it's hit the glove on the way. The ball was spinning. Have a look at Yuvraj Singh here when given out. He wasn't happy. But Sri Lanka will take it. Singh departs for 14. It's 247 for 4.
Tendulkar on your screen played a magnificent innings on his comeback. His 9th time out in the 90s. 93 of 96. That is brilliantly done. Slightly predetermined, but a leaf out of Tendulkar's book. Wonderfully executed by Dravid. 4 runs all the way.
This really is class showing from Rahul Dravid. Really no major power as such, but just giving the ball direction and getting it into the gap between the wicketkeeper and that short fine leg in the ring.
That's well played. And he's been helped there in the deep. That should have been stopped. It's gone for 4. So 11 runs from the over. Atapatu, a very concerned man. That's a very heavy bat there. Very thick one as well. It's gone in the air. He's miscued it, but he'll get a couple of runs for it. Rahul Dravid. Also brings on Dravid's 50. 50 of 47 balls. Very well played under the circumstances. Kept the momentum going. That is 4. A full toss. Correction. That is 6. That has been bludgeoned into the stands, off the advertising hoardings and back into the ground.
But awesome power again. Hammered it away. That was really not too high either. Just flat batted away.
In the air, will it reach the fielder? It does, and it goes over. What a hit by Rahul Dravid. Inside out, fetches him 6. 16 from the over. 3 to go. India now 310 for 4. Then he's gone over. That's another big hit, and it's another 6. It's raining 6s now.
This is Dhoni in his element. He's really keeping this crowd thrilled and entertained. As you would say, they're dancing on the aisles, they're jumping on the seats, and Dhoni really is keeping them alive.
This is what Dhoni can do. Absolutely destructive. He's vicious with his shots. 9 6s, 29 4s for India up to now. That's in the air. That should be taken. He's been done in by the slower one, and that is a great take. Jayasuriya keeping his eyes on the ball, running back, and that is a good catch. Dhoni departs. He's got 38 of 27. Virender Dhoni. Sri Lankans would be happy.
They no doubt would be very happy to see the back of Dhoni. That was a split finger delivery from Dilara Fernando. Dhoni misreading the pace, and Jayasuriya has been fielding so well, picking up that catch, running nicely sideways.
Again, the full pitch delivery. Dravid wants 2. If it's a direct hit, it can be close. Is this close? He's asked the question at the non-striker end. Ajit Agarkar, was he caught napping?
I'm not quite sure. I got the feeling that he was in fact ambling along, but as to whether he really did that after he passed the crease, I wasn't quite sure. But just wait and see. He may have just made it. Or is he out?
On the contrary, Ranjit, I think he may be out. This is quite unbelievable. He was just ambling across, thinking that he wasn't going to the danger end. And as far as that shows, the bails are off and his bat is on the line. Now the bail is disturbed. His bat is short. I think he may have to go. I think here comes a light. You've got to go, Ajit Agarkar. Only got yourself to blame. Taken by surprise, but that was quick thinking by Atapattu, was it? It was Atapattu, so the long walk back for Ajit Agarkar.
And there you are. That was the quick thinking from Marvan Atapattu. He realized that Agarkar was just ambling along and hitting the stumps. The marksmanship was excellent. So Agarkar goes run out for 1. India lose their 6th wicket for 319.
Well, a lot has happened there. 2 more runs have come off it. Take a look at this one. Again, the slower one. In the air by Dravid. 2 fielders trying to get it. 1 hand comes under it. Can't catch on. He's got hold of that one. There's no fielder there. That'll be 4 more. Rahul Dravid has got 4 more. He's on to 81.
Plenty of open spaces in that mid-wicket region, and that's really where Dravid has been aiming to hit the ball. And this time he timed it quite right, waited for the slow one to come through, sort of judged it well in fact, and hit it to the open space, with Upul Chandan having no chance whatsoever in that region.
Last ball. And there's going to be 4 more. Ends with a flourish, Rahul Dravid. He's on fire. 18 runs from the last over. 350 coming up as well. So at the end of that 50, those 50 overs, India 350 for 6. Rahul Dravid 85 of just 63.
What a way to finish this innings. What a fine innings by this captain, Rahul Dravid. He certainly held the batting together at the middle stages when Tendulkar and Pathan had done all the good work and had taken India through to a very, very formidable total of 350 for 6.
Welcome back to the BCA ground here in Nagpur for the second session of play. And this is the first match of the Videocon Cup series. India winning the toss, batting first, putting up a huge score on the board. 350 runs scored. And Rahul Dravid, who won the toss, will be extremely happy with this effort. Runs all the way down the order. 93 for Tendulkar. That's great news from India's point of view. His first match in a long time. 83 for Pathan. The surprise package put up the batting order at number 3, and then a blistering innings from Rahul Dravid lower down the order. 85 from just 63. Good support from Virender Dhoni.
So the Sri Lankan bowlers were all put to the sword. None of them really was offered any sort of respect by the Indian batsmen. Dilshan, of course, was the most successful. He picked up 2 for 40 in 6 overs. Murali no wickets, which was unusual, and Bas picked up 1.
So Pathan on his way. He's got one slip in place.
Yes, there's just one way that the Sri Lankans could go, just attacking the bowling in the first few overs, as they have a lot of ground to cover initially, and the Indians very tight on their field. They've got men on the offside, saving the single, 3 of them all converging on the batsman as soon as Jayasuriya is looking to take strike. They know that he wants that single earlier on.
Lucky. Inside edge away to the boundary, but that didn't miss the off stump by much. But from India's point of view, it was a no ball as well, so even if the ball had gone back onto the stumps, it wouldn't have mattered.
They were just looking for that little bit extra. Irfan Pathan straight away, conceding the no ball, and Jayasuriya getting that inside edge. But the Sri Lankans will take all these runs. It won't matter as to how they come.
Big shout here. A very confident appeal. He was looking to heave it on the onside. Oh, did he get some bat on it? That's the question to be asked. There's a swinging delivery going in the direction of the stumps. It's pitched on line. Oh, if he's not got bat on that, that would have crashed into middle and leg. That's 4. Just drifting onto leg stump. Fine legs up. And Jayasuriya using the pace.
You really have to be precise when bowling with that fine leg up, because anything which is marginally on middle and leg can go for runs. And Jayasuriya using his experience, just nudging it wide of the man at short fine leg.
So Pathan continuing. Bowled in right through his defence. That's a cracking delivery from the left armour. Swing back into the right-hander. Finds the gate between bat and pad. And the sound of timber as far as Atapattu goes.
Absolutely brilliant delivery from Pathan. We all know that Mavan Atapattu has been finding the ball coming into him, something which is found difficult to cope with. And this delivery pitched up, Atapattu no long stride forward, paying the penalty, the ball going through the gate and hitting timber. As you would say, Mavan Atapattu, his long string of low scores in the one-day game continues. He's out for 1, Sri Lanka 10 for 1.
Oh, direct hit, and that was trouble. Harbhajan Singh knows it. Good piece of fielding.
There's no question that the Indians are pumped up. What good fielding here you are. You know that this round is conducive to diving around, but Sangakkara, he was taking off for the single. Harbhajan Singh, he was quickly off, and the throw just going wide.
14 for 1. Sanat Jayasuriya on strike. Srishant will continue. In the air, just over cover. Harbhajan Singh might have just got his fingertips to it. That was hit hard. No half measures there from Sanat Jayasuriya. Getting up and under this one.
You really can't allow him to free his arms. Just a narrow one, but still he's got enough bat on that to get it over the man at the extra cover region.
That's well played. Sangakkara wants to, he has to hurry. Once again, a direct hit was what was required.
Yes, the Sri Lankans would take up any challenge from the outfield because every run matters. Sangakkara just scampering home to manage scraping in.
That's a terrific hit. No problems with that whatsoever. Excellent use of the feet, and he delayed it till Pathan was just about to deliver the ball. A tremendous cricketing shot down the track, as if Pathan was a spinner. Superb timing again. Big chase here for Agarkar, but the ball again wins. This is such a quick outfield. Sri Lanka now getting the momentum going.
Yes, they are in fact maintaining a very good run rate in line with what is required, but this is still early days. Just wide of the man at point, and just look at the ball just racing through. It was just dabbed away, but not much power.
He's taken the aerial route and he's cleared the man. That deep square leg, just for a moment, the fielder thought he had the ball coming straight at him, but it's cleared him by a distance.
Flicked at it, but flicked at it really hard. He made sure he got maximum power to hit the ball out of the ground. And another glorious shot from Kumar Sangakkara.
He's gone. It's worked. The bowling change has worked. Harbhajan Singh has struck for India, and he's picked up the important wicket, the all-important wicket of Sanat Jayasuriya.
A soft dismissal. Sanat Jayasuriya just pushing at it, using some bottom hand, little too much of it, and the Indians are delighted.
Oh, great over. He's appealed for a stumping, and Billy Bowden, as always, refers it to Shivaram, the third umpire. What does Dhoni think? He was the closest.
Chandana trying to drive that, dragged his foot. The idea is, did he get the spells off quickly enough? That's going to be a close call. Chandana slipped his foot back. Did he get it back enough?
What's it going to be? Green it is, and the right one. 11 overs gone, it's 76 for 2.
Catch!
And he's gone! Virender Sehwag joins the party. Very tame dismissal from Kumar Sangakkara. Sangakkara was looking ominous, but flattered to deceive.
Well. If Jayasuriya's dismissal was a soft one, what could you call that? A short one, didn't bounce very much, came slowly to Sangakkara, and here he says, catch me, and gives it back to Sehwag. So Kumar Sangakkara must be a very disappointed man. 43 very well made runs in 37 deliveries, and he goes back hot and bold, Sehwag, and Sri Lanka now 76 for 3.
3 in the ring on the offside, saving single. Oh, a miscue, but he'll still get a boundary. The intention was good, trying the inside out over extra cover.
Jayawardene likes to play the left arm spinner inside out. Well, he was lucky on that occasion.
And another one. Harbhajan Singh it is. In his third over, picks up his second wicket. He's turned it around for India. The off spinner having a wonderful time. And what a big wicket it is. Chandana was sent up the order. to accelerate the run scoring. And he's fallen again. Good stumping by Dhoni. Not very easy when the ball turns and comes between the bat and pad. Easily on a roll, Harbhajan Singh. Chandana dismissed for 3. Sri Lanka 88 for 4.
Oh, what a clean-up job. What a clean-up job here by Harbhajan. Russell Arnold was 2 minutes too late in coming down on the ball. Fantastic arm delivery from the Turbinator.
Oh, absolutely. Round the wicket to the left-hander. He's become even more dangerous, Harbhajan Singh. Take a look at this, angled into him, keeping straight. Oh, he should have been on the front foot, Mr. Arnold. It's gone. Harbhajan Singh is on a roll. So are the Indians. Because the 2 deep fielders permitted. We are in the second power play. He's gone for it, and he is connected handsomely. That is high. That is 6. I think it hit the screen and came back.
Well, nice way to bring up the 100. A short footwork here from Dilshan. He's down the track in a flash. In fact, went down the track so quickly. Hit it nice and straight.
He's bowled it. He was getting too cute there, Jayawardena. Trying to play the reverse sweep, but the ball was turning away from him. He's gone.
It was always on the cards. Murali Karthik just had to be patient. Just altered his line here, going over the wicket. Mentioned earlier, he's bowling really well today in this spell. He didn't even get a bat to it.
And he's bowled him. Murali Karthik is bowled yet another beauty. Dancing in the eye. It's his spinner's delight. Curving into the right-hander. Knocking back top of off stump.
Dilshan had a life in the last over. A stumping chance missed. But here, what a good delivery. He thought he had covered the line. Ball pitching around midland leg. Spinning across him, hitting the off stump. Another fine delivery from Murali Karthik.
Oh, that could be tight. Nod of the head from Hariharan, but he's still gone for the third umpire. But I just get the feeling he might be out.
Yet again, the ball pitched right on the correct spot, making Maruf stretch right forward, losing his balance as he played. And that looked certainly as if he couldn't get his foot back. His foot was in the air, and Maruf, in fact, feels he's out. Yes, he's gone.
A great delivery again, Murali Karthik. He's picked up yet another wicket. Maruf, the man dismissed. That's a biggie. Couple of bounces into the fence. The man at long on was brought in to encourage Lokka Hettige to play the big shot, and he does exactly that.
Didn't really get hold of it, but good enough to get him a boundary and take Sri Lanka to 150. 152 for 8 in the 30th over.
And again, this time it's longer. Maximum.
Gets Billy Bowden exercising. So 6 coming after a while. The 4th 6 of the innings. This time Dilara Lokka really got hold of it. He's right up to the pitch. Gave himself enough room to swing his bat. And that cleared the boundary.
That's in the air. There is a fielder there, but it's gone over him. That is a huge hit. That 6 also brings up the 50 partnership. 51 of 53 balls.
This really is Lokka Hettige in his element. He certainly could open his shoulders when he wants to. Very strong young man. And 2 very good strikes by him.
It's the start of a long series. 7 one-dayers. And I'm sure both teams would have liked to have a good day today. He's cleaned him up. That is well bowled, Srishant. His first international wicket. An in-swinging Yorker. He would be joyous. More than that, he'd be relieved at his first wicket.
This really is a momentous occasion for this young man. He certainly has been striving for this one wicket, and this time got it in the slot, in the right areas, and comprehensively bowled Dilhara Lokuhettige. So very, very big moment for this man, and he must be well pleased. I think he'll remember this for a long, long time.
That's in the air, and that's taken. Srishant has another 2 wickets for Srishant. Murali is gone for 6. Vaste is not out, 37. And Sri Lanka are all out, 198. A comprehensive victory for the Indian side.
Yes, Srishant always fancied his chances of picking up Muralidharan's wicket. It was really a question of when. And Muralidharan launched into that shot, that well-pitched up delivery to find Murali Karthik in the way. So handshakes all around, and a very, very happy Indian side. A very professional effort by that young Sri Shant picking up 2 wickets in the process. Rahul Dravid, he certainly led from the front with that fine innings. Tendulkar's contribution as well. And here you are, this was the last wicket enabling India into winning this game. Straight to Murali Karthik, who picks up that catch overhead.
So this has got to be one of the better days that Indian cricket has seen in a long, long time. India win by 152 runs.
So that's the Sri Lankan card. Sangakkara, Jayasuriya, the early successors, but once they went, it was a bit of a procession, as finally there was Vas, Dilhara, Lokuhettige, and
so that's how the match turned out. India won the toss, an important one at that. In their 50 overs, they scored 350 for 6. Tendulkar 93 in his comeback trail. Magnificent innings, that one, in 96 deliveries. Dravid 85 off just 63. Now he picked up the pieces after that partnership between Pathan and Tendulkar came to an abrupt end, and he played really, really well. Pathan 83, that was the experiment that succeeded, and I suspect that it's going to carry on for a while. Sri Lanka, in reply, needed to score 351, but all out 198 thanks to the combined resources of Harbhajan, Karthik and Srishant. 3 for 35 Harbhajan, 3 for 48 Karthik. The spinners had a field day today. The wicket and conditions did favour them. Srishant getting 2 on debut. So the first match out of the way, India win by 152 runs. 6 more to go. Mohali, Jaipur, Pune, Ahmedabad, Rajkot and Baroda. So with the news that India have won by 152 runs, that's all we have here for you from Nagpur. We will see you in Mohali in a couple of days' time.